to our effect and give it a gradient overlay. Think this okay, and then it is selected. You can right click, convert it into smart objects. Ctrl+J to duplicate your layer. Go to filter, go to blur, and then you go to Gaussian blur. Set it around 14, or let's say 7. Good. Now with your type layer selected again, Ctrl+J, bring that layer on top. Go to filter, go to blur, go to motion blur, and then set your angle to 0. Then set this to 100. Good to go. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Art Nexus. In today's tutorial, we'll be learning about some simple type effects we can use in our designs. And then from the start, the first one we're going to do is the sliced effect. So we click on T, which is a shortcut to select the type 2, and then select on our canvas and then type sliced. Let's increase the size over here. Now you select your marquee tool and then you select half of it where you want it to slide, and then you create a vector mask. Now with your type selected, click on Ctrl+J to duplicate the layer. Now with your vector mask selected, click on Ctrl+I. Now we have the top and the down. So we have this top and we have down. You get it? So we have down here. And we have the top here. So we select this, bring this one on top, which is the upper part on top, and then you create a new layer. Click on this plus here, bring the layer in between them, select your brush tool with your caps lock turned off, then with your brush size to 200 and the hardness to 0, you can create this. You can also shift this. Now this is how you create your sliced effect in Photoshop. Now our next type effect is the glitch effect. We type glitch. Let's bring it here. Now with a glitch, we are going to press Ctrl+J to duplicate the layer, and then shift it, holding shift, and then you press the right arrow key once, and then you go to your blending options and turn off your red. You get this color. Now with your glitch type selected, Ctrl+J again to duplicate, and then holding shift, click on the left arrow key once, and then you come back to your blending options and turn off your green. So we have this. Now you can select all of them, right click, convert to smart object, and then right click again and then rasterize all the layers. We select the marquee tool, and then now we can select parts of this like this, take our move tool and then shift this, holding shift so that it will be in line, shift this a bit. Click on M to select the marquee tool, and then we select another part here. You can select another part here like this. Click on V to select the move tool, and then we shift like this. Click on M to select the marquee tool again, and then you shift this. So press V to select the move tool, and then you shift this. So you shift it continuously until you are satisfied with what you have. So marquee selected, and then V to move, holding shift. Let's move. So you continue with this until you are satisfied. Now our next one is the overlap effect. With the overlap effect, we have this. So type to selected, click here, and D. So we have D. Now with the D, let's duplicate this, holding Alt and then dragging, duplicate this, and then let's say .E, and then holding Alt, duplicate this, T, and E. So let's select all of them. You come to the top here, we have this align tools here, so we can make sure that they are all on the same base and then evenly spaced. I think the space is too less. Okay, this is okay, evenly spaced. Now okay, so we select the first one, which is the D, and then we come to your drop shadow, add a drop shadow. With the drop shadow, it's going to be black, complete black, and then this angle is going to be 180 here. I think we need to move this D on top of this so that we can see it well. You get it? So let's do it well. I think opacity can be around 80, and this is okay. So you can hold Alt and then drag the effect on the A. Make sure the A is on top of the T and the E is the last letter, and then you drag your effect on top of the T too to get this. This overlapping effect over here. Now in our next one, we have the lines waves. With the lines waves, we can click on this, create a new line here of a width of about, let's say 3, out, and so this line. So let's create an action for this to make the work easier. To create an action, Windows, action. You see this action here. So you can create a new action. Click on this plus here. So the name of the action, let's say new line. It will be deleted, so this is something temporal, and then also be the shortcut. So I think F10 is free, so I choose F10, and then it is recording my actions. So the action is Ctrl J, and then holding Shift, I press the down arrow key 1. That is the action. So we stop this action, and then we are going to play it again. So we play it, and then you keep playing it until you are satisfied. Satisfied here, so I'm going to select all my lines, right click, and then convert to smart objects. Right click, let's rasterize it. Now go to filter. Now we'll go to distort, go to this 12 here, and I think we'll go to -20 and okay. So with something like this, now let's pick our type 2. Let's type something like that. Something at so let's increase our size here. Good. So now you can hold now you press Ctrl and then press this thumbnail of the text. In that case, the text will be selected. Now let's turn the text off, select this, and then create a vector mask, and then we have this. Today in our next type effect is the motion blur type effect. We have the motion blur type effect. So you select type motion blur here. Motion blur. And I think let's go to our effect and give it a gradient overlay. So let's see if we have a very nice color here. Let's pick this and set it to linear, something linear. Think this okay, and then with it selected, you can right click, convert it into smart objects. Yeah, and then Ctrl+G to duplicate your layer. Go to filter, go to blur, and then you go to Gaussian blur. Set it around 14, or let's say 7. Good. Now with your type layer selected again, Ctrl+G, bring that layer on top, go to filter, go to blur, go to motion blur, and then set your angle to 0, then set this to 100. Good to go. This is a type in motion. This is a type in motion. So this brings us to the end of today's tutorials. I'm really glad you joined. I'll be very happy if you could subscribe to this channel, like it, and then share with your friends and family.